Okay, everyone, last up in our yard work progression, handstand progression, we are going into plank positions and taking one arm and picking them up over your head. So last one we did was a traditional high plank with an arm raise, looks like this. Now, all we're gonna do is we're gonna lengthen the lever. We're gonna increase the demand on the abs. So it's gonna be harder for you to secure the lower outer abdominal throughout this exercise. But you can still be successful. You probably can, but I don't know that I can. Okay, so you listen to the sweet sounds of the weed whacker and I'll walk through this. First up, tuck your hips. Exhale, push your neck away from the ground. You know the drill. We make a plank, and from there, I like to just walk the hands outward. You gotta make sure your heels sag down a little bit so you don't slip too much. And now, keep those outer abs. And then from there, I'm gonna use the wall to cheat a little because the socks on the carpet aren't working very well. Hold right here, and then pick an arm up. Kind of lost my abs there. Let's find them again. That's better. Ooh, and it's way quieter too. That one, as you can probably tell by the tremor in my body, is particularly difficult, especially with socks on carpet. Would not recommend. So long lever, really hard on the abs, still training overhead. I'm gonna say that one's probably too hard for you, no matter who you are. The idea here for the handstand prep is to get full shoulder flexion, right? There is an element of abdominal demand that we need, an abdominal position that we need to demonstrate this shoulder flexion. But if you have that and you're not training the full shoulder flexion, the full arm raise, because the exercise is so challenging, you're probably not doing it for what it's worth, right? You're not doing it for why you're doing it. Does that make sense? If I'm looking at this through the lens of handstand preparation, that shoulder flexion is very important to me. So I need to make sure I'm getting it. But if I'm just challenging my abs, this is a killer ab exercise and a great choice for any general program. But if you're doing it for the purposes of mobility for handstands, you might be missing the boat a little bit. But maybe you're just a freak and you know how to do it. And so that's why I included this one. Hope that helps. That was the long plank arm raise.